Coach, first, just your thoughts on the game?
You know, I don't think in your wildest dreams as a coach you could ever fathom that, you know, your guys against a really good team are going to put every facet of the game together, from the intensity to the physicality to executing the game plan. I mean, really, it was just every phase. And so you just want to first start with coaches that got these guys prepared, how proud I am of them, and then the players that believed in what, you know, what that game plan was. And I saw it early in the week, you know, just that hunger. You know, we just said we were going to leave no stone unturned. Everything we could think of from, you know, we picked up our intensity even in the warm-up. You know, it was just, it was important, you know, and I think our guys felt that. They played that way. You know, it was just, and the execution of it, we really had good execution on all three phases, and that's, you know, well, it's what it's all about. So it's a very special win, probably, you know, probably as good a win as I've been part of, and I've been a part of a few, you know, but to do those things against a really good team was really nice.
The big picture, what's this do for you now in the postseason consideration? I think it gets you in the conversation, if not more than that. But you tell me, what do you feel?
I think it puts us in it. You know, I think if we weren't in it, you know, I think now we are. You know, I'd like to enjoy this for just a few minutes, but we'd already talked about the next one, and you know, arguably that's, you know, you're talking about one of the top teams in the country. We feel like we can compete with anybody, but you know, just as far as you're talking about going to their place and beating them as good as they're playing, I mean, it's we've got a lot of work to do, just, you know, to be in that game. So we'll see what happens. But I think we got to be in the conversation now. You know, sad part was, you know, that one loss in overtime just still sticks with me. But I think all those things help you grow. They grow you as a coach. They grow you as a team, and maybe those things helped us play where we are now. So we'll see, but I think we are at least in it. And that's all we said. We got to win today to be in it. And that's been our dream since the day we got here, you know. But we still got, you know, this one and then one more. And, you know, I think in this league a lot of things can happen. But we are in it. Excuse me.
I know what you said in your opening comments, but could you have seen this, something like this coming on? As good a defensive team as they had as a reputation was, you stopped their run game, it was really good.
Well, I think what we did, and I'm going to start with our offense, what we said was we cannot do what is the expected. And, you know, if you probably broke down every formation we ran, every personnel grouping, it was different. And so, first, let's give our offense, you know, I mean, I'm the one that said this is how I want to do it, but they did. You know, I mean, they went and made this game plan. They stayed here all hours of the night. I mean, I thought, you know, I didn't think you could work many more hours than we'd already worked, but we found a way this week. And they were able to change up their tendencies. And, you know, that's not always easy to do, because the reason you have tendencies is because things work. So I think we did that, and then we executed. You know, we executed. We, you know, no, never my wildest dreams, really.
Have you, I'm going to ask you something that you're probably uncomfortable talking about, but have you had any conversation with Telvin since he left the game?
No. No, I haven't.
I mean, it was scary. Was it as scary as Marquise or anything?
Not for me once I got out there. I think once we got there solid, we felt better.
Okay.
I think we just, you know, safety is our key concern. And that's what I like.
What? Just not whatever it was. What do you attribute these layout hits to? I mean, it's been a tough year for your receivers. I mean, Marquise got it twice. He got it today. Is it just aggressive play by defenders, or is there something else going on here that's...
I think it's just aggressive play. I think Marquise was a freaky thing. And I didn't see the whole thing. I just saw a shot. I think he just took a shot. So I think you got two separate deals, you know.
I mean, again, I didn't know if there was anything sinister or underlying.
I really don't.
You know,
I just didn't think so. He's just not a big guy. You know, he's a little guy. You know.
How pleased with you to see that the other two quarterbacks came in with, having missed some or all as the last 3 games and played it. Max threw it well, and
Yes.
Eli ran it well.
It was great. I mean, what was cool about it was that we interchanged them in series.
Yeah.
I wonder what, I could just see somebody coming here, well, you went out and you changed them in series. Nobody does that, but we did. And that's what we felt good about. We said, this guy does these things well, this guy does these things well. Why not just let them do them? Whenever that occurs. And what it keeps them, though, I think, is what's so neat about it, keeps them in the game. I think there's a problem when you say, okay, you got the whole first and second series, you got the whole third. This guy does this good, this guy does it. And then we come out there and put one of them out there and run the ball. And then another one came out there and he threw it, so then you start messing with their head, and if something happened to one of them, the other one's in the game. So we may be trendsetters here, you never know.
Well, the first game last year, they did it every other play.
No, I won't do that.
And defensively, what was was there something in?
I would say that we felt like we could take an educated guess on what they did. Now, you're talking about a team that ran 60-something formations, and I thought did a great job. They mixed it up. They could run the power. They could run the quarterback. They could throw the ball. They could run the bootleg. But we said we're going to take educated risks on what they do. And, that was kind of something we tried to do against Tennessee Tech, which is, we played good last week. I thought we played great that week. And it worked. They executed. They fitted their gaps. And, fitting your gaps nowadays is so important with the zone. Wasn't a big a deal as it used to be, but I'm telling you, when they're all zoning this way, and you've got to make sure you stay in those gaps with them running, we did that. And once again, we were by far the smaller team, but our guys played physical. They got off blocks. We played the pass well. We rushed the quarterback. We never let down. They had that one drive where they got that fake, and we knew, we didn't work on fakes all week because they did a lot of them. So I was just beyond pleased with the defense too.
What's this do for next week?
We got a chance. Then you're going, okay, let's get on this plane, let's go down here, we're playing for a win, we're playing for pride. Now we're really playing for something. We're playing for a chance to really have a chance to win it all. Can we do it? My gosh. They are the best team, in the league, right? They hadn't lost, and, barely lost to one game they lost to, was it Northern Illinois,
Yes.
And they're undefeated, I think. My gosh. So, I don't know, can we win? I don't know, but I promise this group will be ready, and they will give it all they got, and we're in it to have a chance, and that's, as a coach, as a player, what else could you ask me? So that couldn't be much more exciting.